of all over body session. Yeah, we've got an all over body, so we're just gonna, there's nothing that you can't do apart from options of headstands. At the end we've got camel, you've got your blocks. If you need your blocks, I'll get them out and just sort of place them behind you. But we will be holding those for at least 10 breaths or some of the stuff for 2 minutes. Other than that, it is pretty straightforward. So we'll crack on because we're a little bit behind. Okay. Is everyone okay? Yeah? No. Eh?
Hot and sweaty.
Yeah. Do you know what? This is definitely broken. No, come on. Yes, got it. Sometimes it's a bit rats without music, you know. It's just doing its own thing. Okay, come into easy pose. There we go. Come into easy pose. Just relax your body down, make sure the fleshy parts are kind of pull backwards so you really feel your sitting bones on the air. Okay, and just place your hands on your knees, palms faced up, and relax your body. We're going to take a nice big deep in breath and lengthen up the spine. As we breathe out, bring the shoulder blades back and down. And we're going to do a little bit of breathing, so at least you've now got the integrity of the posture there. Keep the spine nice and long. Okay, reset your breath and prepare for the in-breath for 4 and then out for 8. So, first practice. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 8. Nice and slowly through the mouth or through the nose. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you breathe out, you feel yourself become nice and more relaxed. But this time, when we do the breath in and out, we're going to breathe in with the belly, okay? So taking the breath in with the belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to incorporate the ribs. So breathe in from the belly, then from the ribs. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and then out from the ribs first, so let the ribs drop. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and then the belly. 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to incorporate the clavicles, so belly first, ribs next, and then the clavicles for the last part. This time I'm going to lengthen the in-breath and lengthen the out-breath, okay? So breathing in for 1, nice kind of short breaths in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out breath for 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breathing nice and normally, however that feels for you. Okay. So I just want you to connect your mind and your body and just be aware of any thoughts or It's just becoming a bit self-aware. How you're feeling. If you need to shake off the day, just breathe it out. And lastly, I just want you to set your intention for this lesson. So it could well be physical, it could be emotional, energetic, whatever your intention is for this lesson. When you're ready, we're going to take our arms up in the air once you've opened your eyes. Bring your arms up, bring the palms together. We're going to connect the mind and body, so bring the palm down via the third eye. Draw a line down, imagine that line, and then we're going to bring the hands to heart centre and lower the gaze down. So you get the physical and the energetic. Inhale, take your arms up. And exhale down, bringing that line down, drawing your head down as well. Inhale, take your arms up, and once again, down again. Okay, drop your hands down to your thighs. Inhale, rise up with your head, and then take your neck right into the right shoulder. Inhale, rise up, left ear, left shoulder. Keep your shoulders down, and we're going to continue doing this, inhaling and exhaling, down, inhaling up, exhaling down. Try and keep the body nice and straight, one more each side. And inhale, rise up, exhale, down the other side. And this time, we're going to bring the head down, so gaze down and chin towards the chest, rolling up the neck. Alright, perfect. And rest. As you come into a neutral pose, we are going to bring our hands onto our shoulders. Exhale, and then as we inhale, we bring the elbows forwards and back, forwards and back, forwards and back. Lovely. And then a couple of times forwards. Just a couple of times forward. And just getting the shoulders really warmed up, okay? Always using the shoulders. Alright, perfect. Inhale, take your arms to shoulder height. Then we're going to actually flex to the right. Inhale, come up. Actually flex to the left. Keep going. Keep it going. This iPad's possessed, so I'm just going to lock it up. There we go. Alright. Until you've done it through each side. That's great. And go straight into our rotation of the spine. Inhale, come forward. Exhale to the side. Just try not to over-rotate on this. Nice and dynamic. So coming to each side 3 times. And all we're doing is making spine rotate round, warming it up in that direction, that plane. Alright, and ready for that. And let's go on to the pause, happy days. Spread the fingers. Everything should be in line, nice and equal. Okay, we're going to go into our cat and cow. So what I'd like you to do is inhale into your cow pose, extend the spine, looking up. And as we exhale, rounding the spine, the shoulders should part here. Alright. And inhale down to cow pose. Exhale up to cat pose. One more. Each side. Inhale down to cow. Exhale up to cat. Lovely job. Alright, and come to a neutral spine, come back onto toes, and we're just going to bring our arms where I'm going to get cramp. Coming up with your knees. We haven't done this for a while, have we? So let's get the fronts of the feet. Nice and forward. Tuck your toes under. And we're just going to work on the wrists. Okay? So flick up the fingers. And that's quite warm, it should be alright, but you need to strengthen the wrists anyway. Okay, and rotate. And back the other way. And just flip them off. Happy days. Alright, coming onto our hands and knees. Bring the right knee up towards the elbow, out to the side and back round. You go, you know exactly what to do. Leave the body nice and straight. Happy days. Alright, place the right one down and come to the left. Perfect. Alright, come into your downward dog. So no one's got their socks on. Push up into a downward dog. Alright, and just start to bend your knees inwards. Cycle the knees out, push down on the heels, bring your shoulder blades back and down, spread the fingers, turn your elbows inwards and push away from the ground. Looking good, ladies, looking good. Alright, and jump forward, step forward, into a half forward fold. Okay, remember shoulders backwards, okay? Nice flat back, looking really good there. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw your whole body down into a forward fold. Bend your knees if you need to and just allow yourself to relax. And then when you're ready, let's come up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up. Bring your hands upwards. Exhale, hands to heart center. Coming into our Tadasana. Alright, we're going to go into our sun salutation. So, top tailbone in, shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, let's take the arms up. Exhale, down, forward fold. Inhale, up, half fold. Exhale, plant the palms down, step back into the plank. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw either the whole body down or take your knees down first. Inhale, up to, let's go Sphinx, sorry. And back to downward. And we're going to jump forward, step forward, into a half fold, exhale, fall forward, and come up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up. Take your hands above, and then exhale, hands to heart center. Come down into Tadasana, take a quick breath until we go into the next one. Okay, inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, down, forward folding, remember your breath. Inhale, rise to a half fold. Plant the palms down, step back into a plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the body down. Inhale, rise to cobra, or up, down. Shoulders back. Exhale, back to down. Alright, let's take the right leg up to the sky, put bend in the knee, bring it all the way through, stacking in between your hands. Take the left knee down, inhale, rise, and as we come forward, take the tailbone forward first, then the hips. And then we're going to come up again and forward, and we're just going to do this a couple of times. Forward, and inhale, lengthen, chuck your hands down by your foot, and then come back into a downward. Nice. Alright, inhale, take the left leg up to the sky. Let's go in between our hands. Push forward slightly with your foot. Right knee down. Inhale, rise. And tuck the tailbone in and then come forward with your hips. Nice, you should be able to feel that. Okay, inhale. Exhale down. Remember, try not to dump everything on your lower back. Inhale. And down, so it's good to keep the tailbone tucked in and down, and then last one, inhale and exhale, place the palms down and back into the downward dog. Alright, jump forwards, forward, and then when I put my hands then into a half fold, exhale, fall forward fold, and come back vertebrae by vertebrae. Watch where you put your feet, remember if you're jumping forward. Alright, into Uttanasana, quick. One more and then we can have a quick drink of water. We can now if you want, but inhale, take your arms up. Okay, and sweep down to a chair. And then we're going to come back, right leg back into our high lunge. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the hands down. Come back into a plank. Drop up the belly, come into a chaturanga. Inhale, rise to up dog, and then back to downward. Let's take the right foot up to the side, put bending the knee all the way through between the hands, and we're going to come up into a high lunge. Good, you right?
I'm sliding from straight.
Yeah. Yeah. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the hands down. Come back into the plank. We're going to move through vinyasa again. Down, up into cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. And jump forward, step forward. Half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Alright, and come up vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way up, sorry. We need to go into a chair, so just sit back in our chair and then inhale and exhale. Relax, take on some water. Whew. You've been watching the Olympics? Yeah, same. You know when you try and watch it, but your 6-year-old has other plans. Annie, come on the trampoline. Next minute I'm like, bouncing around. Lloyd, do you know how old I am? Little sausage. Alright, so we're going to go up into an elevation pose. So when we're ready, inhale, take our arms up, come up onto our toes. Bring the thighs together, engage the core, tuck the tailbone in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the heels down. And as we come down as well, we're going to come into a 90-degree angle. So hinge at the hips, coming down. With our hands going up. I'm going to stay here for a couple of breaths. And we're going to take the hands behind our back, clasp our fingers together, straighten up the arms. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to come down. Put bending your legs if you need to. Alright? And release the hands down. And step back into a downward dog. So, step into a downward dog. And bring your knees down so you maintain the top position. Put your hands, or adjust your hands so it's underneath your shoulders. Let's take the left hand into the middle, and then we're going to twist to the right. So hopefully you're pushing your right shoulder backwards, left is coming forward. Hopefully you've got it in line. Sometimes your shoulders or your pecs could be a bit tight here, okay? I know mine are, and I need to sort them out a little bit. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop your hand down. We're going to come into, take your left knee towards the right side, so turn it face in, and straighten up, extend your other leg out. Meanwhile, the hand comes, or the arm comes over, and you're pushing upwards with your hips towards the ceiling. So what you're doing here is getting a nice kind of real good stretch in the right side body. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Alright, and come forward and back into a downward dog. So press into your plank, back into your downward dog. We're going to move through vinyasa, so come up onto your toes, away your body, all the way into a plank, lower yourself down into chaturanga. Inhale, rise up to cobra, exhale back to downward dog. And then as we exhale, let's take the knees down, plant your right hand in the center, and then when you're nice and aligned, take your left arm up to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the hands down. Bring your palms forward slightly and come up into a downward dog. And then, yeah, got it? Oh, no, not yet. Don't worry about that. Take your right hand across to your left ankle. So we're just twisting that downward dog. And you're right, I should have done that. But we'll fit that in, don't you worry about that. Okay, and place your palm down. Let's come onto the knees again. Take your right hand, center, take your right knee, straighten up the left hand, hips forward, take the arms over. Thanks for that, Chloe. And we're going to come back into our plank, push up into a downward dog. And we're going to take the left leg up to the sky. Push it forward in between your hands. You're going to go into a low lunge. So, come in, take your arms behind you, come upwards. So your hands are kind of coming down towards your rear leg. Remember to tuck the tailbone in. Okay, and then rise up, bring your hands up and come into our humble warrior. Okay. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw your hands down. Take your right knee up, and we're going to just pivot forward so you're on the left foot. Take your right foot upwards, and then when you're ready, come into our warrior three. You might kind of want to put your hands out first and then your foot after. Okay, really engage the core. See if you can make a straight line through your hands, down to your foot. Okay, place your hands down, bring your right foot downwards. We're going to take the left foot back into a low lunge. So, drop the left foot back, drop the knee down. Inhale, we're going to come back. And inhale, rise up, and then exhale into a humble warrior. Okay, and plant your palms down, step back into a downward dog. So, come back, and this is where you're going to take your left hand over to your right ankle, in downward dog twist. Stay nice and strong. Okay, and release there. We're going to jump forward, step forward into a half fold. Plant your right foot down. I would say come up first with your arms. Bend your legs if you need to, and then take your left leg out into our warrior three. A micro bend in the knee if you need to. Alright. And we're going to move through a vinyasa, so bring your left leg down, allow the body to go down. Inhale up to a half fold, place your palms down, step back, jump back into plank. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the body down into chaturanga. Inhale, rise to cobra, exhale, back to
Alright, we're going to go into a child's pose rather than coming up. So take your knees out to the side. Child's pose, get yourself some water as well, okay? How's everyone feeling? You okay? Oh, I know it's a bit hot. Make sure you take on some water. It's alright, pain, isn't it? Do you want to borrow a sock? I know it sounds a bit weird. That. In fact, there'll be blue roll in there. What am I on about? You alright? Yeah, okay. Should be alright. So, just come back into your child's pose. Give yourself a few more breaths here. Okay. Up into your tabletop position and then up into downward dog, so we can transition to standing position. So jump forward, step forward into a half fold. Exhale, fall forward. And that's great, that's great. All the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, we're going to go straight into, I'll give you a couple of breaths here. Just, have some water or reset yourself. Okay. So we're going to go into a chair pose, we're going to twist it, we're going to go on the twist, go into a lunge. Alright, so a bit cheeky. If you don't want to go twist into a lunge, just keep your hands to heart center. Go back into lunge, then twist, okay? Alright. Inhale, sweeping up to chair pose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the hands to heart center and turn and twist to the right. Keep your knees locked. Keep the thighs together. Looking good, ladies. And plant the right foot down and take the left foot back into a lunge. Do you know what? I did this absolutely no problem this morning. What the? Trying to think of too many things, huh? Okay. And inhale, come forward. As we exhale, just stay where we are for a second. And then we're going to inhale, rise up into our high lunge. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw ourselves into warrior two. Check your heels, make sure they're in line. And all the weights distributed between the 2 feet. Push forward, turn the palm over, and then reverse that warrior. Going to go into a side angle in a minute. So, going to inhale, come into our warrior two, set your hand down, hips forward, and then over comes the arm. You can take it up above, or you can swing it over, it's up to you. Okay, remember to bring those hips forward. That's good now. Okay, I'm going to go into the side plank. So you can either go straight into the side plank, or you can take this leg down first. So you can come forward, bring your foot back, and then go into it. So it's up to you. But I'll show you how you go into the side plank. So press down on your hand, come through with your foot, adjust your feet into the side plank. Spread the fingers, dig in the pinkies, take the weight off your wrists. Okay, what we're going to do is take the left foot backwards slightly and then push our hips nice and high into our wild thing. Now you can place your right knee down If that's a little bit too uncomfortable, place your right knee down and still do the same thing. Alright? So, you've got this. Alright, and we're going to swing through, round, nice and controlled, into our plank. We're going to move through vinyasa, so lower your body down, inhale, rise to cobra, exhale, back to down dog. Excellent, well done ladies. Okay, we're going to go into dolphin, and after dolphin, if you want to go into handstand, it's entirely up to you. So allow your elbows to come down, clasp your fingers together, and just move forward towards your head as best as you can until your hips are over your shoulders. Keep moving forward, keep moving forward. If you find you're rounding up the spine, suck in your belly, bring your belly in and really kind of get the core. Now, you could place your head down, and if you wish, you could go into your handstand. So, when we do our handstand, or you can adjust your hands to come forward in like a triangle shape like this in front of you. So if you find doing handstand this way is better, then go for it. Well done there. Right, so. You got it? You got it? Yeah. So, do this instead. Yes, do this instead. Put your hands there. Just instead of having the hands there, just adjust them to this thing. See what happens. You might find it a little bit easier. Bring your feet all the way until you can't take your feet anywhere else. Right. Sorry, I'm going to listen to you. Is that alright? Yeah. Yep. Straighten up onto your knee now. Right. I'm going to hold you here. That's it. Stay like that until. Are you right? Oh. You did well. Notice that's right. So, let's try and do something. But notice how easy that was to get your legs up again. Yeah, just let them know. You're right, you're right. Right, go. Stay there, stay. Move your hands to there. And your head there. Okay? Right out. No, you got it. Good. That's it. Right. I'm gonna kind of just put you here, that's all right. Pushing down your hands and your head, protect the neck. And then just come up in a little fetal position first until you come down more. But notice how easy it is placing your hand where it is, because you've got more surface area. You can have a go again if you want. So we're just going to finish off very quickly. So if you come up into downward dog, rise up onto toes, into our plank, come down into the chaturanga. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back to downward dog. And jump forward, step forward into a half fold. Exhale, forward, forward. And just let yourself relax, and then come up there, spring those three, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, give yourself a couple of breaths. We've got one, we're going to move through the other side next, alright? So we've got one more to do. And then we're going to relax. Yeah, we've got time. But honestly, think about where you were like 6 months ago or so. You're like, handstand what? And now you can kind of feel how you need to be getting up there. It is a lot of core strength as well, you know. So there we go. Cool. We'll give it another go. Hope you didn't mind me it just shows that you've got a hinge right there. Whether you're going down or coming upwards, it all hinges on the core and the hips. Okay, last bit. Inhale, come up into chair pose. Settle down, hands to heart center, twist to the left. Okay, inhale, lengthen, exhale, take the right leg backwards. Okay, and let's bring the hands to heart center, just stay here for a second. And inhale, rise to a high lunge. Inhale up, let's go into our warrior two. Lean forwards, take the hand upwards, come back into our reverse. Still bending into that front leg. Looking beautiful. Alright, and then come into our warrior two again, place your hands down, and then take your arm overhead into our reverse. Make sure the hips are forward. Alright, and the shoulders back. And get ready to go into a plank. If you want to come forward, please do so first. Alright? But you can plant your hand down, adjust it where you can, and then swing round into a plank. Whoa, she says. Alright. And then we're going to take the right leg backwards and then come into our wild thing. Push the hips up. Alright, nice and control. Come round into a plank. Let's move through vinyasa. Down. Inhale, rise to cobra. Exhale, back to downward dog. And into our dolphin. So bring the elbows down, cross the hands together, and forward with the feet. And lower the head down. If you want to go into your head down. Go as far as you can and walk with your back. Having that back right into the wall. Remember to make it easy for yourself. Adjust your hands, place your hands now on the outside. That's it. So you know how you're going to round up. Place your hands there. Straighten the legs. Straighten the legs all the way up, all the way until you cannot go any further. Cautious, squeezing them. You need to keep those arms strong. No, you did exactly what you needed to do. It's a matter of keeping those arms strong. You're right. Honestly, keep practicing that and you've got it. I was going to say, another thing that I'm just wondering if you're placing your head slightly. It should be right on the ground, right on the top. You don't have to have another go because it's hot. So what I do suggest, just go back into a child's pose and give yourself a good 10 breaths relaxation. Alright? I think we'll save the last vinyasa unless you want to ease yourself a bit more. But honestly, keep practicing that against the wall. Do the pyramid part with your hands first. Then just keep walking up. Don't take your legs up just yet. Hold it. Just keep holding it. Feel the core. And then when you can't go any further, that's when you go, oh, tap the blocks, put your toes on the blocks. Because what that does, if you put your toes on the blocks, it heightens you a little bit, gives you the support to get your back straighter. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Carry on with another 5 breaths. A nice bit of relaxation time tonight. And all we're going to do is nice and slowly right now. Swing your legs round, coming into a seat position. So, whatever way that is. Bring your belly button forward. Take your hand behind, hip width apart with the feet. Plant your soles of your feet down. And we're going to press upwards into a reverse tabletop position. So when you're ready, inhale, rise up. So nice, strong shoulders, nice strong back, legs. You can straighten up the legs if you want, don't have to. And we're here for another 3 breaths. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, draw the bum down. Then we're going to come into our bow pose, so get onto sitting bones. Bring your legs up, make sure you're nice and balanced. So legs parallel to the earth, and then take hands up. Alright, and place your feet down. Come forward again. And we're going to go into our our camel pose. So we come up nice and high, bring your knees together or hip width apart, it's up to you. And nice and slowly bring your vertebrae up. Place your hands on your lower back. And nice and easy, we're going to push the hips forward. Bring your elbows in. And then when you're ready, come backwards with your head, and then slowly just place your hands onto your ankles. That's it, use your blocks as you move them. Do you want your other block now? Alright, I'm going to be here for 10 breaths, okay? I want you to relax. Push your hips forward and up. Engage the core. Bring the thighs together. And bring your head up first, release one hand, then the other. And then we're going to forward fold seated, so come into a seated posture, and we're going to go back the other way. So extending and flexing the spine. Alright, inhale, take the arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to be 2 minutes in this position. Yourself to relax down. both looking superb. Just going to have a little bit of a probably got another minute. Yeah. Another 30 seconds or so. Okay, inhale, come up. Sometimes you can just get lost in that, can't you? Just like relax. We're going to a hero pose now. Something that might feel a bit strange to you. So, you're going to swing the legs round. You're going to bring the knees together and take the feet just a little bit more than hip width apart. Okay? So get yourself comfortable with this. And then what we're going to do, or you might get a bit of cramp like me. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, you can either stay as you are, or you can come back a little bit. You can sit up onto a block, it's up to you. Or you can just fall back a little bit more. Or you can place a block onto there as well. If you don't want to sit back that far, are you comfortable? Are you going to go back a little bit? If you are, I'll slide that under. Okay. Now, if you can bring your knees together a little bit more. That's it. But equally, I do want you girls to be comfy. If you're getting cramp, right, because it is a little bit of a weird one, you know the noodle, the wet noodle, place the block, go into a bridge, place the block under and just allow yourself to relax. Alright, it's kind of been saying this is just a little bit more with the hip flexors, okay? And we're going to do a little twist after this. So. Alright. And I would like you to come up nice and slowly, so push onto your elbows, that's it. And then one by one, just take the legs out from under. And then when you're ready, just come back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your knees up. Take your hands out to the side. And we're just going to take the legs down to the left. And just allow yourself to feel comfortable in this position. It's going to be here each side for about a minute. We're going to do the other side and then it's Shavasana time. Okay, and bring it up, fix up, and take knees down to the right. Into your Shavasana, so put any comfortable clothing on, however you wish to be right now, for a final kind of posture. It's a nice resting posture. I'm going to be here for 5 minutes. And this song is called Heart Center. So I want you to just bring all your energy into your heart. Just think about all the things you love, all the things that make you feel lovely, warm, loved, secure. Begin to relax. Bring your palms out to the sides. Face up. Your legs out to the sides. Relax the shoulders into the earth. And use the out breath to relax all the muscles in your joints. And bring your body back into a parasympathetic state. Out of the fight into rest and digest.
stretch above your head in your next in-breath. And then come over onto the right side. Give yourself a nice hug and ask yourself whether you fulfilled your intention for this session. Just give your body what it needs now and your mind. And when you're ready, come into a seated position. I can't join you in that relaxation. Normally I just sit up and just, but that was nice. Anyway, bring your hands to heart center. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to my life this evening. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice on this wonderful evening. Hope you have a wonderful week. Namaste. And I'll see you next week.
I'm not here next week, so I'm on holiday.
Cool. Where are you off?
I'm going to Ghana. The heat wave is lasting